712, welcome back to Good Day Columbia in your entertainment watch. We began this X Factor segment on a sour note. Lexington's Carlos Guevara was eliminated last night on X Factor. At least he made the top 12. He was there for quite some time. Connor Watkins here to talk some more X Factor with us. You know, Connor, we first were introduced to Carlos Guevara back in March when he auditioned in Charleston. We learned about his Tourette's syndrome and how he's overcoming that and how he talked about every time he sings, it goes away.
Right.
So he went very far. He definitely went very far. Were you surprised about his elimination so early?
I was not,
Okay.
just based on the past couple of weeks, because I just
All
thought
right.
that the show with their arrangements kind of like drowned him out in such a way that
Okay.
that he didn't really stand out compared to some of the other
others.
acts.
Okay, I got you. And speaking of the other acts, last night, of course, X Factor, after Carlos was eliminated, the other contestants had a chance to go ahead and perform. It was 80s week at X Factor. And first up, we have Alex and Sierra, Addicted to Love.
Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love.
There you have it there. Now, Kelly is saying that they are better together. Kelly says she didn't like the solos. Demi said she looked uncomfortable in her heels. And then Simon said they lost the melody. And remember, Simon is their mentor.
Right.
What's your reaction to what the judges had to say?
I think they called it right. I think
Right.
they need to do what the show has been doing from the beginning, is keeping them together, because obviously they are better than they are apart. And while they did do kind of poorly in the beginning, you can tell that when they are together at the end, it really comes together.
That chemistry really
Right.
brings it back. You're right about that. Next up, we have Carlito.
Rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is gonna get you tonight.
Well, Carlito, they're singing The Rhythm is Gonna Get You. Of course, Gloria Estefan, a Miami native. Of course, always got to give shout outs to Gloria Estefan, being a Miami native myself. But okay, Kelly said it wasn't good enough. Demi said it was distracting because of the, I call her the touch girl who was dancing, and the other dancers. And Simon said he needs more control. What did you think?
I think Simon's right about the more control part, especially when he's holding sustained notes. But yeah, it was busy, to say the least, in the background. So maybe next week cut out a lot of the mess and just stick to this.
A good point. Finally, this morning we have Kaya, Borderline.
Pushing my love over the borderline.
Well, there you have it, Borderline. Of course, Simon said you can't underestimate Kaya. Demi said she killed it. Of course, Demi being her mentor. What did you think about her performance, the judges said?
I thought she could have done better in that little clip we showed, but
Right.
I'm definitely a fan of hers. I think she's going to be in one of the top 3, top 4.
And honestly, I do like Kaya because her voice is so much soul for someone that young that when she sings, you're like, where's this coming
Exactly.
from? And she has rhythm, she has it going on, so good for her. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, Lexington's Carlos Guevara was eliminated last night. Of course, Carlos has been there from the beginning. We first met him back in March, and so of course, no matter what, the world knows who Carlos Guevara is.
Right, exactly. And he'll be there. He'll be in the music world long after this, so congratulations for him.
Connor Watkins, thank you so much for being here. Our Palmetto Idol winner, of course. X Factor again tonight right here on Watch Fox, even though we know Carlos isn't on, but you could still watch it. And we will have a full recap coming up again next week. Stay with us. There's more Good Day coming up after this.